Hi guys, welcome back to your monthly romance readings. I trust you guys had a wonderful July and are gearing up for August because it's already here. We've already blown by more than half of the year. I don't believe it. It's been very fast, and our relationships have been like on a really quick roller coaster this year. Up and down, as above, so below. There's been so many planetary movements and situations that are occurring in our lives that it's been like a huge roller coaster. That's whether you're in a relationship, whether you're not, whether it's relationships with family, with friends, with people at work, workplaces in general. It's just been a total chaos this year, it seems like. There's just going to be lots of changes. And in order for good things to come into our lives, a lot of things have to be taken out in one way or the other. We do have lots of wishes and desires that we've put out there, and again, in order for them to happen, you have to go through certain situations and divine timing, of course. So, let us see what the major energies are going to be for us this month, where romance is concerned, or relationships in general, family, friends, people at work, and of course, significant others, or if you're single, in the search of a significant other. So, I have a few decks here already, and I started to pull. And where the main energy of the entire month is going to be changes. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the circle of life, lucky strikes, a fortunate turn of events. Again, it's seasons that are represented by this card. It's the fixed signs that are represented by this card. So it's things that happen to you that have a long-lasting effect. Fortunate turn of events. So perhaps if you're single, you might meet your soulmate. If you are in a relationship, it moves to another level, or you guys find something that you can do in common that moves you to a certain position in life or another level in your relationship. But it's a gift that's being given to you, to all of us, by Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and the planet that represents this particular card. Jupiter is the planet for Sagittarius, so it's an expansion, a gift, something that's given, that's in a good way. So whatever this change is that we're dealing with, it's endings of cycles and beginnings of new cycles, and they're long lasting. Okay, now in the center of the reading here you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups represents a time in your life when you're reflecting, you're looking back and you're saying, okay, for 8 years I worked on this particular relationship or friendship or way of life. If I'm single, I've done something for 8 years. I've studied very hard, I've practiced, I've done whatever, cleaning old karma, doing whatever it is, releasing old relationships, working on self. But now it's time for me to find the ninth cup of felicity, for me to find my happiness, my wish, my desires, to see them manifest, because it's time. So you're walking away from things that no longer bring you happiness in life. So you're dissatisfied with whatever's happening in your life at the moment, whether you're single or in a relationship. So you're changing things. Let's say you're in a relationship with someone that you love very dearly. So here comes some changes, because some things have become stale. Some things need change in order for you to grow, to move to the next level. So here comes a happy, fortunate change to your relationship, and you move on. You move on from whatever was happening in your life to something new. I'm not saying that all couples are going to break up because you're tired of your partner and now you're moving on to the new one. Not necessarily. You will know if your relationship is totally gone, there's nothing left, you worked on it very hard, but now it's over. You know it's over. In this card, the man is dead. He's dying. She found him right before he passes away. They express to each other what they have felt for each other, and then it's time to let go. She has to go in another direction. She has no choice, and he, of course, is leaving this plane. So this is the card of something that happened for a very long time that made them very happy, but now it's over. So some things are going to change in a big way in your relationship or in your life if you are single. You may find someone, you may go in another direction, and lo and behold, there's a new relationship for you just waiting. What's right above you, or what's in your conscious mind at the moment that's coming in, is the Two of Arrows. The Two of Arrows is not wanting to face these changes, not wanting to face the things that you have to do in order to accomplish a new relationship if you're single, or in order to move your relationship to another level if you are in a relationship. You're in a stalemate. You don't want to look at what's happening. You just don't want to. So you're protecting yourself from being hurt. You're protecting yourself from the hard work that it takes in order to move to another level, in order to change things in your life so that they work better for you, so that they make you happy. You don't want to face that at the moment. Some of you may have the endings of a relationship. Some of you may have two choices, two people that come into your lives, two paths, two homes, two directions that you can take. And one of them leads to a new relationship. Another one leads to staying in the same place that you are now, where you're not happy. So you're in a position where you don't want to move right yet. The thing about the Two of Swords is that it's struggles, it's thoughts, it's internal strife, and eventually you have to make a decision. You have to choose one way or the other, because you can't sustain this position for a very long time. You're not able to sustain it, so you must move forward. And the changes that are coming, this is brought on by the universe, by divine timing. So this change will happen whether you're ready or not ready. It's just that at the moment you're in a position where you're not ready for these changes to happen, but they're going to happen, because these are the kinds of changes we have no control over, because it's brought on by spirit. So if you're in an unhappy relationship, I'm telling you, it's ending. If you're in a relationship you needed to move to another level, it's going to happen, because the changes are coming and you can't control them. This is kind of like a heads up that there's changes that are coming, and they're fortunate changes. So it's something that will make you happy, sometimes in the long run or sometimes immediately, but the changes are coming. And it could represent a new relationship that steps into your life. The energies that are right below you are the Ace of Arrows. So this is something that lives in your subconscious that is going to come out, or energies that are just moving away in your life, okay? Where it's the beginning of some strife, the beginning of a thought. Some of you may need surgery, and that's what changes. Maybe it's signing contracts, you're getting married, you're doing something to change your life, you're signing papers for a house. But it's the beginning of something that's brought down by the universe, by God, and it's an ace. It's the beginning of clear thinking about the position you are in your life. You're starting to see things for what they truly are. You're starting to see the things that have brought you to this position in your life, to this very moment in your romantic life, or in your life, period, where romance is concerned, or relationships with family and others. You're starting to see people, situations, past relationships for what they truly were, and the role that you played in them. Because it's always that mirroring effect. There's always two to tango, not just one. It takes two. And we tend to always want to blame the other person for whatever happens, or put most of the blame on the other side. Sometimes we're honest enough to accept part of the blame, but not all of what's yours, It's a 50-50 thing, okay? If you're honest enough, you will see that at some point there was a drama that you played in that relationship, or in it ending, or in the situations why it ended. But still, we're just reliving things from the past. Those soulmates have lent themselves to help us realize these things, even if it takes years for us to see them for what they truly are. But there always comes a point when you take the blindfold off, you stop the stalemate that you're in, or protecting yourself, and you open your eyes and you see the part that you're playing in whatever role is happening in your life, whatever play is going on. So if you are in a relationship and you're having difficulties, please try to see clearly that your soulmate is reflecting back to you the things you need to work on as well. It's not just them, it's also you. And this is something that you can try to teach each other, that your soulmates are reflections of your soul. That's why they're called soulmate. It's someone that's very akin to you, and they can show you things that you need to work on, and vice versa. But you're starting to see things for what they are very clearly. What you have blocked here is forward movement. Your intuition is telling you to do something, or to go somewhere, or to move your life forward, or to get out and expose yourself a bit more if you're single, and you're not doing it. Because this card here represents triumph. It represents the world. It represents endings of cycles and beginnings of others, but it's in the blocked position. So it's something that you're blocking your forward movement in life. You're blocking your triumphant coming out, per se, you know. So there's some cycles that need to end in your life so others can begin. There's a type of a compromise. There's some yin yang. There's a balance that needs to happen in order for you to finally experience this love, this total giving yourself to another and another to you. There's something that you're blocking so that you cannot finish that cycle, so that you don't get to that pinnacle, that point where you're there, you found it, you did it, you reached the world, or everything is at your feet, you finally made it. This is coming, guys, okay? I'm not saying that you're totally blocked and you can't achieve it. You will, because clarity is coming so that you can achieve this triumphant moment in your life where finally your eyes open and you see everything for what it is. And the person that you love, or the person that you will love, or that you will meet, will finally be right in front of you, and you're going to say, oh my God, you've always been there. It's always been you. It's always been this. You know, you'll finally see this, and that cycle will close where you have been with your eyes covered, where you have been protecting yourself for no reason. You're blocking yourself from the gifts that the universe is trying to give to you. No more will you do that, because this is underneath you and it's about to poof, come out. This is energy that's moving away from you now, that's starting to happen, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to really change things in my life so that I can have a healthy relationship if I'm in one. No more arguing. No, it's pointless. It's pointless. You can sit down and talk to your mate. You don't have to argue. You don't have to compare it to things in the past, because things in the past are in the past for a reason, and leave them there. Keep them there, because they didn't make you happy. It shows it right in the middle of the reading, shows the things in the past didn't make you happy, so something has to change, and your part of that scenario has to come clear to you so that you can change it, so that you can finally close that cycle of your life, that part that you no longer need in your life, so that you can move on. Okay? Move on. That's the next card. These are the energies that come in to assist you. It's the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords depict moving forward in life despite of all the obstacles as you see around you. All your swords, these are all your struggles and your thoughts that you take with you, but you get past all these obstacles that are great big boulders that have been blocking you from seeing things for what they truly are. Blocking your life, blocking your relationships, blocking your happiness, which love brings you happiness, and it raises your vibration to the point where you can manifest whatever the hell you want. When you're in love, when you're in a relationship, when you have that soulmate mirroring back to you exactly what you need to work on. But it's misunderstood. It's not seen for what it truly is. And through knowledge, through constant learning is how you finally get it. But it takes a long time. Okay? But you're moving away from a situation where you've been unhappy, or where the waters have been turbulent. You know, you haven't been happy, or things have been going on that were not so good. And now you're moving into clear waters that are nice and calm. So you'll be able to move slowly and calmly to the next stage in your life that's just beginning, that's closing out so you can begin something new. So I think it's a beautiful reading so far, guys. So for this month, we're going to be changing the way that we perceive life, that we perceive love, that we perceive our significant others, no matter who they are. People we work with, we're going to see them in a different light. Your friends, your neighbors, people that you happen upon anywhere, because everyone that has anything to do with us is mirroring back something to us, especially if you're not in a relationship and don't have that mirroring effect that happens with a partner, with a romantic partner. Okay, so everyone else is going to help you with that until you do find a person that you can have a romantic relationship with, and then they will be the main person that mirrors that effect back to you, so you can work on yourself. So a lot of changes, a lot of clarity, a lot of cycles that will close so that new ones begin. You will feel like the world is at your oyster, because something wonderful is coming. This change is going to be like amazing, because it brings a triumphant feeling where you're blessed. You're like, dang, now I know all this crap happened because look at this. And then you're going to be able to treasure it for what it truly is, because you'll have clear vision of what has just happened, the things, the changes, everything you've been through. And this is a gift brought down by the divine, so see it for what it truly is. Your guides are asking you to get out and have some fun. When was the last time you guys went out and did something fun with your significant other or by yourself? If you're invited to something, go out, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time, act like a child again, feel like a child. That will raise your vibrations. Tell the universe what you want. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So find, I don't know, new things, new experiences this month to get out and just have a good old time. Look, you've been worried too much about your finances and your career. So this is putting a damper on your love life, on meeting someone new if you're single, because you're too concentrated on your work, on your finances, on your home, on other things that keep you so occupied that romance is like, who said romance? I don't even know how to spell it anymore. For some of you, someone is coming that's very, very important, very significant soulmate, and he's worth waiting for, or she is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, watch out, because a person is coming. There's cycles that need to happen. Just like you can't rush winter if you are in spring. You have to wait. Certain things, certain divine timing has to occur. Things have to be positioned in the right place for it to happen. If you are married, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's what I was talking about. Spend time together. Fun time. Act like a child again. Go play putt-putt. I don't know, strip naked and run down the beach or in a lake. Whatever you got to do to have fun and really, really, really raise your vibration, because it's going to do wonderful things for you and your partner. Okay, and advice. Choose love. Let your love become a powerful force for change. So follow your divine guidance. You look up and see that beautiful lucky star. Wish. Make a wish upon a star, because something wonderful is happening where love is concerned for all of us this month, guys. So know that I love you. I'm coming to you from the bottom of my heart. Have a blessed month, and look out for your zodiac sign, which I should be posting them within the next couple of days. Bye for now.